What's happening with you? Boy!
What's good to the folks, man, and the peoples, man?
Yo, what's happening with you? It's your boy, Jay Kendall.
It's your boy, E. What's good?
You know, here at Cloud Rise Studios once again. Holla at your boys.
Riding on them clouds, man.
You know it. Yeah, so we just gonna get right into it today.
Yeah, let's go.
What you got for me today, Mr. Barry? What we talking about?
Bro, first thing first, hey, check it out.
Check it. What's happening?
Check it out. Huh. So, apparently there's a big old asteroid, or what the scientists at Harvard and whatnot saying, might this be an alien probe and or craft coming through our galaxy right now. This thing's speeding, and it's about to be here in November. That's crazy.
An alien craft, or probe is supposed to be here in November. So the aliens is coming to the Earth.
Yeah.
For what? What's going on with us?
They trying to stop the genocide. No, it's funny. They coming because they got their calling, man. We done been sending all them signals out. You feel me?
With the ones from what, 1965 or 70, whatever, they finally got them.
That. Yeah.
Man, them Carl's the Sagan that, like, man, my homie 23 Skidoo, he was over there talking about the Carl Sagans and stuff.
It might be the Anunnaki too. Anunnaki.
The Anunnakis.
Yeah.
Man, from Tartaria
or Tartaria.
The Tartarians, man, could be. I don't know, but you really think that?
I work at Target too, so that's gonna be all bad if they from Targaryen. Targaryen?
No, Tartaria, not Targaryen. Targaryens is the ones in Gaame of Thrones, bro. You already.
Oh, okay.
That's the Targaryens.
Hey, rest in peace, Khaleesi. Love you.
Khaleesi? What you mean?
Huh? In Gaame of Thrones.
Oh, I thought you meant in real life.
The little blonde chick, man.
Yeah, I thought you meant in real life.
Nah.
Khaleesi, man,
They killed her off at the end. That was some bullshit.
Man, you ain't
fuck that show up, man. I watched the whole thing. You watched Gaame of Thrones?
Yeah, I did watch Gaame of Thrones.
So I never watched. I was like, I ain't fuck all that dragon fantasy shit. But then my cousin got me to watch the first episode. This was 3 weeks before the shit aired, like the final season. Bro, I must have stayed in my room for like 2 weeks straight, and I just binge watched the whole thing from episode 1 all the way to the last season.
Yeah, man, I did similar
that shit in like 2 weeks.
My
kids is like, "What are you doing? What's going on?" Man, I come out and get some food and look all raggedy. You feel me? Have my beard come out for some snacks and be back in there.
Man,
all that.
I feel you though. I was kind of similar in that. I did that for. I forgot what season I came in, but I did watch a few seasons. I kind of binged it, and I was drawn in from the first episode, but it kind of lets you know that, like, kids, you know, you shouldn't be bad kids, and you should listen to what people and your parents say. Because if homie wouldn't have just been like up in the people's window, like, I'm not condoning what they was doing, what he saw in the window, you know.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if he wouldn't have been climbing, they told you not to be climbing up the thing.
Oh, they told him not to?
They told him, man, homie had been saying, hey, stop climbing up the thing.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like the harbinger. And you knew something was going to happen with that. Right. Then he go over there, and then you seen, what's his name, Kingslayer, over there push his ass up out that window.
More than that, okay, so he was wrong for climbing that. But you in there fucking your sister. That's wronger.
Hey,
it's more wrong than climbing.
Hey, and he pushed homie off the thing because he saw him. Like, so I'm not even gonna trip. Like, he could have killed him. Like, he luckily, like, he just. I mean, what he did, you know, we know what happened to him.
Yeah.
But we ain't trying to give everything away for y'all if y'all ain't seen it yet. But
man, you ain't gonna.
You know what happened to him. It didn't kill him, but I'm just saying he could have killed him. And he didn't even care because he was in there with his sister, and that's some crazy. But I mean, we see what happened, you know. Anyway,
bro, if you watch
I watched the whole thing.
If you watch the new episodes they got of the House of the Dragon. They
I
all
watched that.
Fucking their cousins and their sisters and their aunties. It's like, what the hell is going on?
That's that. They was very incestuous, you know. They like.
That's like some Midwest Hills Have Eyes shit going on. You feel me?
Did you guys watch Game of Thrones? Are you up on Game of Thrones? Do you know what happened in Game of Thrones? Because I know what happened. He know what happened. Millions of people know what happened. If you did not watch Game of Thrones, it is very entertaining. But at the same time, if it's not your cup of tea, I understand. But if it is, if you get into it, if you really like that kind of just like genre, what per se.
It's kind of its for own you. Thing. It's kind of crazy, but
at the same time, like
rest in peace, Khaleesi. Regardless, I just gave away the last episode.
Nah, you don't listen to Mr. Barry all the way because I don't even know if he 100% accurate.
No.
Anyway,
but check it out.
Watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh, another show. Watch The Wire if y'all haven't watched it. Anyway, back to where we at. Go next topic.
So no, but I was gonna look into this. They saying it's a rare. We was on this Astro. I don't know how we got Game of Thrones, but anyway, it's called 31 Atlas, and it's going 140,000 miles per hour.
Oh,
headed straight through, and this is only the third time that something that has come from outside our galaxy.
Yeah,
like it's some shit that and it's flying straight, and they thinking that I don't know. Why they thinking that? But they thinking that this looks like it don't look natural.
This is interesting. So
the Harvard scientists argued the reason they believe it's really an alien probe.
So they probing what? For what? What are they trying to find out? What they trying to find some so they probing for information, right? So what information are they trying to get from us? Like, are we ready for them to come down?
Is our solar system like the ass of the universe? Feel me? And so they probing our solar system. Feel me? Cause we some assholes on this planet.
So you believe in the aliens? You think there's aliens out there that's trying to actually be out there and talk to us and communicate with us? Or
you tell me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Do you really think?
Man, we done been through that. Yes, of course.
I'm just making sure. Hey, people change from so you might be like,
I might have been like, you know what, I changed my mind.
Yeah, I know how you are. So you still with the aliens, okay? So you think it's the alien probe? Even if you believe in aliens? So if they are here, what were they? What are they probing? What are they probing?
I hope it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I just don't understand what
my uncle had the tickets. Feel me? He used to have these roach clips. Feel me? And it was like a roach clip thing with a little hoop on it.
Yeah.
And it was spaceship tickets. Because he was talking about a mothership coming. And he'd hand these things out. And we all had I got my spaceship ticket, so I'm good.
So you trying to go?
If it's the mothership, I'm on it.
You on there with George Clinton?
Yes, sir.
There you go. All right.
Neon lights and all that.
Bet to the mothership.
Okay, what's next?
What you got?
Okay. So check it out.
Yes, I'm checking.
I don't know if y'all watch TV and cartoons and whatnot, but us as kids, right? We grew up on South Park. Was basically South Park is like the epitome of freedom of speech. They the type of show
for real.
They gonna make fun of Democrats, Republicans, Muslims, Jews, Christians, Scientologists, anything you could think of. Transgenders.
Basically, you can call
straights,
them
gays,
straight equal opportunity offender.
Yeah,
they don't care who you are. They gonna try to offend you.
They done pissed off the soft of every different group of people who were pushing a certain thing that they are interested in. You know what I mean?
But then they usually bring it back to let you see that like they understand that the angle that you was trying to portray, or if you was being hypocritical,
right?
How it's hypocritical. But they'll roast anybody. So it ain't like they like, they make fun of black people. Well, they make fun of white people. They make fun of Asians. They make fun of this. They make fun of that. It don't really matter who you are. You can get it, especially if you're doing something that's funny, and especially if you're doing something that's not be 100% right.
Whatever you doing.
Like, even if it's innocent. Like sometimes they just make it fun, but sometimes they do things to make a point, and it is very entertaining. But as well, it's like thought provoking, and it was like. If they didn't make it, because like if it wasn't cartoons, you may not be able to get away with that. But because it is cartoons, you are able to get away with certain things.
Right.
What you got?
My favorite episode was the one where they that I seen that they went and the people at the Marine World was talking for the whale and making the kids think that the whale was talking and talking about he live on a distant planet and shit. And so they actually end up kidnapping this whale. And they take this motherfucker to Mexico and get a rocket ship and send his ass to outer space, thinking that they send him back to his home planet. At the end of the episode, it's just a dead whale on the moon. But man, yeah, that was comedy genius.
But there you go. They make fun of like everybody, so it's not. They're an equal opportunity offender. So you can't get mad if they make fun of.
They call China. They're like, how much to ship a whale to the moon? And they're like, oh, that's going to be like $3 billion. And then Mexico, they're like, give me $20. You feel me? $300. They're like, 300. Okay, 200.
There you go. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. They'll make fun of anybody. So if you get offended, you shouldn't be offended because, or like, they making fun of me. Or if you identify with whoever they're making fun of at the time, don't worry, they're gonna make fun of the next people too. So don't and you was laughing when they was somebody else. So then when they start and they call out your stuff, then you be like, oh, they went too far. Like, so you can't really be like that. So did somebody get offended by?
Yeah. So to get to the heart of this is that they just did an episode with Donald Trump. Oh,
of course.
And
case in point,
the White House had to give a response. They said that this is an old show that's dying and holding on by a thread and looking for whatever the war. It hasn't been funny for 20 years and nobody watches it. Meanwhile,
whatever.
They just set a deal with Paramount for like $1 billion fucking to have exclusively like 50 episodes.
So they got $1 billion deal because nobody watch them.
Yeah,
they're not relevant.
One of the biggest fucking deals.
You
probably,
give
that might be the biggest deal I've ever heard of for a animation on a exclusivity.
Exactly. So you give somebody $1 billion because they're not relevant.
Right. They're not relevant.
They're not gonna bring you no money. They're not gonna bring you no eyes your way.
Trump was like, I've never watched it. I don't know what's going on. But the White House issued a statement talking about it.
Well, I wasn't privy to the episode until just a little bit ago, and
you got to check it out.
And it's kind of funny, and when he was like, "Come on, guy," type stuff, if y'all know, they did that with somebody else back in the day. I ain't gonna name no names, but if you know who they comparing that to, that's kind of interesting. And so the fact that he get offended is kind of funny because I'm pretty sure they showed him in a positive light in another episode.
The fact that he in a relationship with the devil, you feel me? Benjamin Netanyahu. That shit was funny too.
Hey, I can neither deny nor confirm that was funny.
Right.
I'm just gonna say that was in the episode.
His some of his fan base, most people don't give a fuck. It's a cartoon. Like, he's made fun of Obama. He's made fun of Hillary.
He made fun of everybody. When they had
George Bush. Every single president, I think, got hit in the last 30 years, got fucked off.
They did that Ocean's 11 with the Obama thing. Remember? Yeah. It was like the election and all that.
But yeah, his fan base is complaining because they said they was talking about his little dick on the episode.
Oh man, you can't, man.
And they're like, "Hey, my president has a huge pecker, man. You gotta."
see, that's one of those things that just proves you got that it might be
grown ass man arguing about another man dick.
Thank you, because nobody really care. And if you got that, you ain't really worried about that. Right. Like, you should be having bigger things If you really packing more than that, then why do you care that somebody say it's small? Who cares?
Man, I'm gonna question some things about you. If you a grown ass man arguing about the dick size of another man,
who cares?
I don't give a fuck. He the president. If he a fucking intergalactic, the man with the blue dude, whatever the fuck. You feel me?
Who cares? Yeah. Nobody. If you shouldn't be caring about what. Yeah, I feel you. Man to man, we don't really.
Right.
Anyway, that's a whole issue in itself. We're not even gonna get into that right now. But yeah, check yourself if y'all worried about what the next man is packing in his pants. Let's go on to the next issue.
Yes, sir.
Next topic that we got today that we talking about here on ENJ.
Hey, while we on the topic of Trump and America and shit, let's get into this. So, I want everybody to go and look this up, right?
What?
They saying that there's similarities between the Statue of Liberty and the painting of Lucifer. They're actually saying that they modeled that after Lucifer when they made the damn statue. Now, I was like, man, that sounds like some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But then I looked it up. I Googled that shit. And they side by side doing the same thing. You feel me? Looking the same. And then also, the Statue of Liberty, something about some light, right? Lucifer's supposed to be the carrier the light. And the Statue of Liberty holding up the torch. It's some crazy shit, man. It kind of got me thinking a little bit. Like, yeah, it kind of makes sense at the same time. Though.
I've done some research on that, and yeah, I was, I remember talking about that. So originally, the French, when they sent that to us, they modeled it, and it was a black slave woman, and her feet was free from the chains, and they had her, and it was you couldn't deny it. It's a black woman. It was a black slave woman, and it was symbol. They gave it to us because we just abolished slavery, and it was to symbolize that and show the freedom and all that. But our government didn't want that. They didn't want that that wasn't good. They had them send it back and had them redo it, and it was supposed to be supposedly modeled after the patron saint of manifest destiny.
So it's supposed to be about freedom with the broken chains and shit.
Exactly. So they left the chains at the bottom of the feet. If you look at the Statue of Liberty, they still got the chains at the bottom of the feet that's broken. But you be like, okay, what's for? Like, what does that even symbolize there? And then
how you gonna switch routes like that? You went a whole different. They like America was like nah. We might have freed the black folks. We ain't on that level yet.
Yeah, well then when you look at the picture, like you said, that the picture of Satan versus with the Statue of Liberty, they look identical, but they said it's the patron saint of manifest destiny, and you're looking like, well, but that look like a male figure if you put it next to that other male figure, and it looks like they tried to feminize that male figure a little bit, but it doesn't really look like that. Like, so it's kind of interesting, but I don't have any absolute.
Oh shit, that's crazy. She holding a lantern.
Yeah, she holding a lantern, and then they switched it to the torch. Look it up. That's the original Statue of Liberty there. But that's what they changed it to. See, they didn't want us to have that original one. They said, nah, y'all can't have that. They didn't want that. So, but that's the original. That's what they originally sent to us. It was just if y'all don't know that's
America said no, we want the devil.
That's accurate U.S. history. People don't everybody think that was the original Statue of Liberty and that's what they sent to us originally and that's what it was. No, there's history behind that.
Crazy.
Like, they originally
they don't teach you that. They don't teach you that in the history books.
Yep.
Like a lot of things.
Yep. They didn't teach you about that. They didn't teach you about Big Ben, they over there in England, that big old clock they got Big Ben, and they talk about Benjamin Franklin, but actually it was Benjamin Banneker, which is the father of time, which is a black man, and he's the one who designed Washington D.C. After the stars. It's like a mirror. Anyway, just y'all go do y'all research on those things. I don't want to be getting off on those tangents on that, but just go do your research on that about Big Ben. And about
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty, and about Washington D.C. and who actually designed Washington D.C.
Hey, that's just like they don't teach you about the genocide of the Congo, but they teach you about the Holocaust. You feel me?
You know what I mean? There's things that happen. Just go do your own research. We don't want to have to get off on that because those are old tangents that we could take up the whole episode just telling you about you know, facts and history. But go do your research on that and go down the rabbit hole. It's worth your while, and you it's you know, educate yourself on things that really happen because you know. Hey, history is always history.
There's so many rabbit holes you can go down
to the victor. Just to FYI,
and them rabbit holes gonna open your eyes a lot of time. Some of them rabbit holes just be some bold, but a lot of them they gonna open your eyes, and if nothing else, you're gonna see the world differently based on what you learn, and your perception gonna change. Just like coming out that motherfucking Plato's cave, like we was talking about on the other episode. Coming out
the Matrix, man. Right, you gotta get unlocked sometimes.
Take that. What is it, the blue pill?
Take that pill, whatever. Get up.
Which pill is the good pill? The blue pill or the red pill?
One of them pills, I forget. I didn't
take them both.
I didn't see that movie all them times. I forget which one of the pills. Hey, but don't take the wrong pill because you don't want to wake up back up in the fantasy. You want to be able to be unlocked, and once you get unlocked, it's hard to go back in. But you want to be unlocked. Right. You know what I mean?
That's and be careful if you're taking them pills because they've been lacing them with fentanyl. Make sure you get that period.
You didn't heard our PSA on that fentanyl, so y'all stay off that fentanylization. You know,
you don't want to have that fentanylization of the nation.
Fentanylization. You don't want to have
that.
Fentanylize. Whatever that is. Whatever the word, whatever how you make it right. Y'all don't want to be off of that because that junk it'll make you no longer.
Yeah.
It'll make you null and void.
Speaking of no longer.
What's happening?
I got some good news.
All right. I'm always good. I want the good news. Tell me the good news.
So, check it out.
What?
There's a dude named Julian Brown. He been gaining some momentum on the social media and whatnot because he's made a machine or something, some microwave, some technology he doing. He turning plastic, like household plastic, into fuel, like jet fuel, diesel.
Oh, that's homie name? That's his name?
Julian Brown.
I know who you talking about. That's the dude that was on the thing. Yeah, he had showed how he had made that, like out of plastic.
Yeah.
He can convert that to the fuels. Hell yeah. Yeah, but man, hey, protect that dude because they said he was missing.
Protect him. But
they said he had went missing.
So he went missing for like 2 weeks. Now, they say his mom just issued a statement saying that he is okay, but he's working on some things.
Have we seen him though?
No. So that could be some old bullshit, but it could be. Hopefully, it's the truth. Julian Brown, we are behind you. So I hope you still doing some things. Hopefully you making staying with your plastic thing, and hopefully you find a way to make that to where it'll work for less cost. It's probably, I bet you that's the reason he ain't put it out fully, is because it probably costs more to make diesel than it is for the diesel itself. You feel me?
Well, I don't know, but I know. I mean, it's interesting that he come up missing, or like now they say we found or whatever.
We already know that the motherfucker that made cars run on water.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, here go the water dude. So like now this dude disappeared. It's just coincidence, right? It's very coincidental that you go out there and you make something that
if you got an invention that's gonna fuck with the fuels, money of major corporations, regardless of the corporation, what type of invention you doing. If it's something that's gonna affect their money, you a target. So
let me ask you a question.
Watch yourself.
Let me just ask you a question. Let's just do this math. $10 billion, $10,000 problem go away. $10 billion, $100,000.
Yeah,
problem go away.
I'm like with an environmentalist, so money doesn't matter to me as much as the world being a better place for my children. Feel me?
I understand. I'm just saying the people with the big business.
Oh, I thought this was a hypothetical. Like, hey, if you had a major corporation and some dude came through and he had this thing right here,
I'm talking about.
Are you gonna kill him for?
I'm talking about the way I'm talking about the way we know things to be as it is, with the powers that be and the things that we know and how people end up.
Oh no, they not getting off heads.
So
man,
what I'm asking is, if you got $10 billion, $5 billion a year annually coming in,
right,
and you going to get disrupted by that, right?
Yeah,
by one person.
We already see what's happening with the weapon man.
And I can take even five. I'm saying 10,000. We know. Yeah. I'm saying so 100,000, 5 million.
Man, there's smaller. There's smaller corporations that'll knock a motherfucker off for 5 G's. That's threatening they 50 G's.
That's all I'm saying. Right. I'm just talking about street talk. We know. Yeah. You know, you're saying like, oh, it's 10,000. That's what I mean. Like you 10,000. 100,000. When
I was young, I remember threatening somebody's life over like what $200. You feel me?
I mean, people had done that.
I had nothing.
You seen it happen. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, you mean tell me somebody gonna stand to lose billions?
Right.
It just seemed like, and I ain't advocating. I ain't saying.
But
I don't got no evidence.
Of that billion, like what is the?
Yeah, you just like, but that it just seems like that wouldn't be unheard of,
right?
So therefore, that's what I'm saying.
Corporations is greedy, man.
You would have to be careful. I don't have no proof. I don't have no evidence. I ain't saying nothing happened. And hopefully, homie is alive. And hopefully, his mama is telling the truth. And hopefully, she wasn't coerced into saying that. And hopefully he ain't.
That ain't an AI mama.
Yeah, and hopefully he ain't
we
somewhere
ain't seen his mama. I don't
off
think.
in some kind of place, whatever.
I just seen news stories that said his mom said. But I ain't seen his mom issue a statement. I ain't seen no video or nothing.
I don't even know dude's name until you just told me. I had seen Julian that he had been on the internet and he
looked dope what he doing.
But I didn't know his name, so I couldn't. If you would ask me, what's the dude's name who was turning plastic into oils or into fuels, I'd have been like,
Jesus. Oh no, that's water to wine.
That's water to wine, bro. Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't have known his name until you just said that.
Jesus. No, it's almost Julian.
Yeah, Julian
is close to Julian, which is close to Jesus, which is kind of close to Jesus. So he might be Jesus reincarnated.
Moving on. Go to the next. Here you go.
All right, man.
What?
Let's go on to the next then.
What you got for me?
Let's see. I got one more thing on my list.
All right, something good.
And that's there's some local shit. A lot of y'all won't probably know the impact or the what's the word for it? The monumentalness of this, you know what I mean? But X-Rated just did a song with Mozzie. Feel me?
Okay.
So that's dope.
For what reason?
So if you look back, man, X-Rated, I don't know if you know his past and history and whatnot, but he had been in prison, right?
Okay.
He a Garden Block Crip, feel me? And some things that happened. He had some funk with some Metal View cast, some shit went down. He did some shit that is a lot of people won't forgive him for. Feel me? And then he went down. And then he got out, right? It's been, 20 years, 25 years or something? I don't know. Since then, a lot of things that have, you know Mozzie. You know who Mozzie is, right? Mm-hmm. So Mozzie, what's his name? Instigated, basically. Who's that dude that's always instigating all the people and shit? Vlad TV. You know about Vlad, right?
Yeah.
Vlad a damn instigator. But he had an interview with Mozzie, and he was like, you know what I mean, talking about some Brother Lynches and some Seabos, like the pioneers before Mozzie, right? And Mozzie did kind of give him a shout out, but then he said some other things too, like that ain't me. You know what I mean? I'm doing my own thing, carving my own way. Then Vlad talked to the other ones and kind of showed them the clips, the parts that weren't, you feel me, all the way cool, what Mozzie might have been saying, and like, some of them might have took it the wrong way. It's a lapse in communication, right?
Okay.
And so Brother Lynch and Seabo, they ended up, you know, funking with Mozzie. Mozzie was funking with the OGs, basically, right? Mm-hmm. But they some Crips and he a Blood, so it's that funk going on too at the same time, on some different levels. But so shit happens. They made some diss songs about each other. Some people got killed because, you know, in Sacramento, when rap beef happened in Sacramento, it's not like this nationwide shit or this different areas. rap beef most often leads to death in Sacramento because some real gangster shit out there. You feel me? So, anyways, long story short, or regular story, long story long, right? It's been a long story so far. Now Mozzie X-Rated just hooked up with Mozzie. X-Rated is a Crip. He fuck with Brother Lynch. He fuck with Brother Lynch's and Andre Nicotina's like motherfucking Mac Dre. You feel me? So he just did a song with Mozzie, and he trying to bring some of the hoods, the hoods together. Sacramento unity. You feel me? He trying to bring some Sacramento unity.
That's what we. All right, finally.
Yeah, I got to the damn point.
What does all that have to do with anything about this song?
Right. That's what it has to do about the song. And then if you hear the song, the lyrics, man, especially X-Rated's second verse on that shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit damn near had me choked up just because of the way he's spitting that shit. You feel me? Not like a sad way or something, you know what I mean? But just like, damn, that's you know when you get that feeling like, oh, that's some dope. Like that's some real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Y'all go peep that song. Shout out X-Rated. Shout out Mozzie. Shout out Lynch and Bo too. Hey, one of the undercards in the whole thing, though, T Nutty though, he to me that's my favorite artist out of Sac. Hands down out of all them. No offense to all the rest of you OGs. But T Nutty be having bars, man. Go check out T Nutty too. Always came with a heat.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what's up. Okay. Education, Sacramento hip hop.
Yeah, a little Sacramento hip hop education for those that don't know.
Not everybody is privy to the Sacramento.
Most people in Sac gonna know about it already, but yeah.
All right.
So we bring that unity this strong though. Like, Mozzie's made some big moves, man.
Yeah.
I know
some songs with some big
some of my folks was talking about when he was Lil Tim coming over playing video games on the cousin couch and whatnot. Now he done grown up to be. He was on a Black Panther soundtrack. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. That was a big ass step. But I think even without that, he'd still be making it big just because of the way he has that storytelling. You feel me?
Yeah, that storytelling is a good.
His delivery is something different.
It's a good art to have, especially when it comes to hip hop. As far as getting on the mic and be able to tell a story, man, that's hard to do, and not everybody can do that. So when you have that skill, man, hats off to you. Hats off to you. All right.
Yes, sir.
Is that it? You got something else for me today, or are we done?
That's what I got. You got anything?
Man, you know, I gave you all the topics today. That was your job.
All right. My job is complete.
Job is complete. All right. I guess we out then, you know.
Till the next time.
It's your boy Jay Kendall.
It's your boy E.
Peace.
Oh, yeah. Like and subscribe, you motherfuckers.
Like and subscribe.